They're ready. Starter about to hit the button, and they're off now in the Group 1. Cascadian was last out of the gates, and Electric Girl jumped well, together with the favourite Imperatrice, who's straight up into second. Converge on the improved. Quantico jumped well, but doesn't have the muster as Golden Mile and Lombardo push forward. Then came Artorias from further back to Old Flame, Kerwin's Lane, Cascadian, and Argentia is the last one. So Electric Girl holds out the lead by 3/4 here to Imperatrice, with Lombardo in third. A length off to Golden Mile and the White Cap fourth on the inside to Converge. Then Old Flame from Artorias. 3 wide is Quantico. Well back in the field now, Cascadian from Kerwin's Lane, and Argentia's last of all. 600 metres to run. Electric Girl a half in front to Imperatrice. Lombardo tucked away on the inside third, followed by Golden Mile. Converge deeper out on the track from Old Flame. Deeper out then is Quantico. Artorias strung up between runners. Cascadian back on the rails. Up the rise, Electric Girl. Really being tested now by Imperatrice. And McDonald let the New Zealand mare go. And Imperatrice raced a length clear from Electric Girl. Then came Golden Mile from Converge, Kerwin's Lane. But Imperatrice a length and a half clear. Artorias is bursting home late. Imperatrice in front. Artorias! Wow, Artorias bombed her and won the Canterbury Stakes right on the wire. So Artorias beat Imperatrice, third between Electric Girl, Golden Mile, then Cascadian. Further back, Converge from Kerwin's Lane, Lombardo, Quantico and Argentia. Zach Purton on Artorias has bombed them late. Just when it was all over, Imperatrice was home and Artorias bursting out of the pack and nailed her right on the wire. This is the last, so stand by for a jump here on the Randwick Guineas over a mile. Ready to go. And they're racing. Great line out of it. Matchalate jumped well. So did Hollywood Hero on the inside. And Hollywood Hero goes to the lead from Matchalate. Then Zoo Tiger and Lindemann rolling forward. 4 wide in the early stages of the race. Communist a distant fifth. They're followed then by Cut and a Dime from Williamsburg. Half Cabin being taken well back in the field. So Half Cabin's going to settle third, last clear from Prometo and Manzoy. So Hollywood Hero, and he won his maiden last week and he shows the way out by 2 lengths on Lindemann. Going to a clear second. Matchalate well positioned third on the inside of Zoo Tiger. A gap of 2 further back to Communist, followed by Cut and a Dime on the inside of Williamsburg. Then Half Cabin with plenty of galloping space in front and behind, and a gap back to Manzois and Prometo. 800 metres to run. Hollywood Hero makes the running by a length here on Lindemann. Then came Matchalate, Zoo Tiger. They pair we're very well back to win this, and they go stride for stride in third and fourth respectively. Clear from Communist, Cut and a Dime, then Williamsburg, and Half Cabin is still back third last. Coming around the turn, Hollywood Hero travelling well, out by a length and a half to Lindemann. Matchalate just been nudged along on the inside as Zoo Tiger pulls out, then Communist, Williamsburg. Half Cabin still a long way back and in a bit of traffic at the moment. Then Lindemann moved up now to take the lead from Communist looming. Then Zoo Tiger and Half Cabin is slicing into the clear. Communist races up. Communist hits the lead in the Randwick Guineas and is broken clear. And it's a Zach Purton Group 1 double. Communist broke away to beat Lindemann. Zoo Tiger third. Aft Cabin, oh, you'd be feeling seasick there. It's run fourth every chance at the end. Further back to Williamsburg, Matchalate. Then came Manzois from Cut and a Dime, Prometo. Hollywood Hero buckled to finish last. Communist. Well, the real estate agents will be out in force now, enticing Zach back home. He'll be on Sydney's luxury listings after his big day, returning a one-off down from Hong Kong, teaming up with Michael Friedman on Communist, taking out the Randwick Guineas. Racing, and he shot out of the gates. Red Resistance fires straight to the front. Cylinder away well up on the outside, a militarised Empire of Japan. And 3 lengths away to Cafe Millennium, who seems to be travelling a bit kinder in the early stages of the race as opposed to his debut performance. But it's Red Resistance, hard on the bridle, leading with Cylinder the Danger parked on the outside. 2 off to Militarised and Empire of Japan, and 3 lengths now to Cafe Millennium. Red Resistance ups the tempo a little bit, approaching the corner by 3/4 now on Cylinder, followed by Militarised, locked up by Empire of Japan, and still 3 lengths away to Cafe Millennium. Coming around the turn, the unbeaten colt in front, Red Resistance. Preble trying to use his speed and his big stride to dominate the Todman Stakes. We've got Cylinder to the outside trying to get on terms. He goes for Red Resistance a long way out. Cylinder's trying to get on terms and doing a great job of it. Red Resistance and Cylinder, they're knuckling down a great finish in the Todman. Cylinder the outside of Red Resistance. Cylinder with the head in front. Red Resistance trying to fight back. He can't. Cylinder too good. Good tough performance. Cylinder beat Red Resistance. Militarised third, then Empire Japan and Cafe Millennium. Cylinder, the Exceed and Excel colt, out of the mare Circular, parking outside Red Resistance and running him into the ground the final 150 metres. Cylinder, J. Mack for J. Cummings, and James looking pretty pleased about that. 2 out of 2 this preparation. The horse that broke his jaw when going to Melbourne in the Merson Cooper there, lost a few teeth in the process, and he's come back ready to go. Waiting for the all clear. There it is now. Go, they're racing. Eduardo jumps sharply, so to Remark right alongside her. Key Largo, hand him, passive aggressive the outside, but he's very fast, Eduardo, and he's going to lead them on his ear. Passive aggressive straight to second, Remark third, and a gap back to Paolele. Key Largo, Shoreby 66, the bopper. Then came Sacred Satono and Giga Kick last, 8 off the lead. Eduardo leads at the 600 by a length and a half. Now 2 lengths on passive aggressive. Remark in third, 2 lengths away. Then Key Largo, Paolele cluttered up, followed by Sacred Satono, Shoreby 66, Giga Kick still last. Eduardo being cuddled by Nash coming up the rise. 2 lengths clear from passive aggressive. Remark being stoked up. Giga Kick 6 off them getting to the outside. Eduardo in front from passive aggressive. It's Eduardo. Passive aggressive running a huge race. Eduardo from passive aggressive is getting deeper out. Eduardo passive aggressive lunges. I think missed. I think Eduardo a nose to passive aggressive. They're wide apart. Third between Giga Kick and Remark. Then Key Largo from the bopper. Further back then to Paolele, Sacred Satono and Shelby 66. Stand by. Oh, he's dropped his nose down. Wide out passive aggressive. They're wide apart. Oh, it looked as though he was clinging on, but passive aggressive was getting wider and wider out and has dropped the nose down on the wire.
各位馬迷朋友大家好，由我後爺 Ben 哥傾少組成嘅3劍合賽馬台已經強勢登陸眾馬 Apps 啦。睇翻啱啱星期日嘅賽事，傾少喺第一場嘅賽前提供已經成功命中呢個巨冷嘅連贏位，派彩高達3900幾蚊。而我同阿 Ben 哥攜手推介嘅第9場賽事，亦都成功中晒3隻，3重彩翻晒嚟。若果大家想同我哋一齊贏錢嘅話，立即拎起你嘅手機，下載眾馬 Apps， 然後訂閱我哋3劍合賽馬台聊天室啦。而家訂閱仲可以用一個優惠嘅價錢睇到季尾添，仲等乜嘢啊？唔好猶豫啦，立即拎起你嘅手機，下載眾馬 Apps， 然後加入我哋成為我哋嘅會員啦。